Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, we are checking out Mamitas Tequila and Soda. Yes, this is another brand trying to get you to drink their seltzers, ready to drink that entire category, and they are bringing tequila with some lime. Yes, Mamitas Tequila and Soda, they are saying they use tequila, right? But it is not 100%. Sorry to disappoint, guys. It is a mixto in here, all right? Not 100% Blue Weber Agave in here, not 100% tequila. It is a mixto that they're using, but we'll get into that. Mamita, some pretty decent branding here. This is actually pretty interesting as well because I actually found this here in Peru. If you are a regular watcher, regular subscriber, we appreciate you first and foremost. But you also know that recently we made a move to Lima, Peru. Yes. And very interestingly enough, walking down the street, found what's kind of like their equivalent to a 7-Eleven back in the States, and saw this advertised at the door. And I'm like, wait, what? They have Mamitas? Like, I've seen this back in the States. I just never picked it up. And seeing it in Peru, I said, I have to get a bottle, right? So I grabbed the bottle. I'm going to check it out. They do have a few flavors. They have pineapple, paloma, mango, and then this lime. I did have the paloma. I didn't do a review on the paloma because honestly, I just drank it right then and there. And it was decent, okay? It was decent. I'm hoping and thinking maybe the lime's going to be a little bit more to my taste. The Paloma didn't really do it too much for me. It was just pretty bland. But, I mean, it was refreshing at the moment. So I'm curious to lime, really like lime. And honestly, too, just kind of looking at it, maybe it's going for that, margarita kind of feel. And honestly, it's probably one of my favorite drinks. So we decided to do, hey, I'm going to check out this lime, right? So again, you'll see made with real tequila, not 100% agave. Okay, guys, this is using a mixto. Sparkling water, tequila, soda, lime, 5% alcohol, sugar 1.4 grams, tequila with sparkling water, other natural flavors. This is a 12-ounce gluten-free, 95 calories. And that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. A little background on Mamitas, if you did not know or did know, apparently it's from the same people who brought you Four Loko back in the day. Four Loko's interesting as well, and now it kind of makes more sense to me. Four Loko was back in the States when it first came out. I forget, but I remember off the top of my head, kind of along the lines, it was like caffeine and alcohol all in one, and people were drinking it and actually going loco, going crazy, right? And I think it was banned in the States after some time, right? If anybody's stuck around, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right? Four Loko days, drinking Four Lokos. Coincidentally enough, Four Lokos is still available in Peru. Yes, you can still buy Four Loko in Peru. And if this is coming directly from the people from Four Loko, it makes sense why it's here. So really interesting. And just kind of connected how a lot of these brands are. Like you might see one thing, but you don't realize that it's actually connected with something else. So Mamitas makes sense why it's here in Peru. It's because it comes from the same brand that produces Four Loko, and Four Loko is still available here in Peru, all right? What's also curious too is that, again, it's not one specific type of tequila. So it says it's made with real tequila. You can tell there's no NOM on here. So there's no like distillery reference. I tried to look online. I could not find anything of, where are they sourcing their juice from? Where are they sourcing their tequila? And just reading into some more is that, again, it is actually a mixto. It is not 100% Blue Weber Agave. It is just made with real tequila. Because if it was made with 100% agave, I'm sure they would put that on the branding as well. Because, again, it's kind of like a status. It's that next step up. I can see I'm getting distracted. This is cold, guys. I just took it out of the fridge and you can see the water on my fingers. Anyway, sorry. Hey, behind the scenes, I'm not cutting it out. We're just rolling with it, right? What's also interesting, apparently this is being sponsored, well, not sponsored. The spokesperson of sorts is actually Brody Jenner. So I saw the name Jenner, right? So I'm like, who's Brody Jenner? Apparently it's one of the Kardashian people, one of the Jenners. is the spokesperson for that. They're really tapping into him, pushing this and kind of being like, hey, the face of Mamitas. So again, celebrity kind of stuff, right? So it's not a celebrity owned, drink, but it's being pushed by a celebrity kind of being the face of it. So, hey, man, it's just interesting, really, once you start digging into some of these brands, looking for some info, some of the things that we do find as we're doing a little bit of research for the videos. And overall, I think I'm done talking enough. I really want to crack this open. So we appreciate you being here with us. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right, let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, yeah. All right. Cheers, everybody. Smells like a whole lot of nothing straight out of the can. Little bit of lime. Definitely a little bit of lime on that. Let me take a sip. Okay. All right. If you ever flown on an airplane, let me take one more sip. Hold on. Let me, I got the flavor. I got the flavor on my tongue. Let me take a sip. Hold on. Okay. If you ever flown on an airplane, you can actually buy it online as well. I have them at the house. I actually do use them. They're not bad at all. But if you've ever flown on an airplane, they have these little packets of dehydrated lime. I forget the name of the brand. But they have a little packet of dehydrated lime to make mixed drinks with. And when you open that up, it has a distinct smell. It smells like lime, but it smells different too. That's exactly what this tastes like. So why am I talking smell and then taste? Because the smell on this, it's like smelling water and somebody just splashed a little bit of lime in there, but the lime is muted, right? That's the smell on this. The taste, though, the lime comes through, but it's definitely more of like an artificial kind of taste. Nothing like, it's not sweet. It's definitely not sweet. Again, 1.4 grams of sugar. It's not sweet at all. It's really like somebody took a glass of soda water, right, and just squeezed a little bit of squeezed a little bit of lime, or maybe even stirred in that dehydrated lime, because the smell on that dehydrated lime is what this tastes like. But it's funny because that dehydrated lime actually tastes more like lime than this does. I hope that makes sense. So the Mamitas, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm digging the Paloma, to be honest. Let me take another sip. Yeah, I think I'm definitely digging the Paloma more. The more and more I drink this, the more that kind of awkward lime taste takes over. And for my taste buds, it's not doing it. It kind of tastes more like the actual lime rind, like the green on the outside. If you take a zest, maybe if you're making a cake or something, or like a key lime pie, and you kind of zest the green, that smell, if you kind of put that smell to your nose, or that's what it would taste like. Again, the smell and the taste, right? Or if you put a little bit of that on your tongue, that's kind of what this tastes like. It tastes more like the lime rind than the actual lime itself. Yeah, I kind of wish now I did have the Paloma side by side, or even the other flavors. There's one more flavor I saw here. I would be curious to try them side by side. I did do that before with one brand. Go find that video, right? I think it was the Topo Chicos. I went across the whole line, and it turned out to be an interesting video. Please go watch that. Go watch that. I'm gonna try to put a link up in the top right there. Go check that out. But yeah, I mean, overall, Mamitas, the lime not really doing it for me, to be honest. The Paloma was not bad. I would definitely check out the Paloma again. And I think it might have been the mango that they had. It was either the mango or pineapple. I hope it's the mango. I'm a fan of mango. But this lime right now, one last sip. Yeah, just a little bit of soda, splash of lime, No tequila taste whatsoever, no alcohol taste whatsoever, but it is 5%. So, hey, that's it. We appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.